Hi all, this is Simona Rich, and this video is going to be about relationships. It's a personal update about relationships. So firstly, I will talk about Kundalini because it's going to be related to what I'm going to talk about, which is that, as I told in some of my previous videos, Kundalini awakening means that you are firstly taken apart when it goes through your crown chakra. That time you're as though taken apart, and people break down mentally, sometimes also physically, and if people are not prepared, they can be crippled for the rest of their lives, mentally, physically or spiritually. Because of this, Indian yogis took so many years to prepare for the full awakening of Kundalini because they knew the dangers. However, in the West, people don't know the dangers, and even yoga teachers that are not really yoga teachers, who do like 30 days or even 90 days of yoga training, and they consider themselves yoga teachers. So they don't warn their students about the awakening of Kundalini when people start yogic practice, which is highly possible. And so people who do yoga, most of them, they just do it in the West for the benefit of the body without thinking about the spiritual consequences. And one of the consequences is that Kundalini may awaken, and if it really fully awakens, you're going to experience total transformation. So I was very lucky because I was exposed to yoga in India, and I understood the dangers. I read many yogic works and about yogis, how they prepared, and I followed that way. And because of this, I am sane after the awakening of Kundalini. And what it does, if you have healthy body, healthy mind, you're not afraid of spiritual experiences like seeing apparitions and stuff like this, then you will be able to go through that experience. And what it will do to you, it will take you apart, like personality disintegration, and then put you back together in the right way. Because it's told even in the Christian tradition that people are born fallen. So we are all born incomplete in some way, and what this awakening does is that it reintegrates us in the right way, and the change is so profound. It's about mental change, spiritual change, and even material change, because your body, the blood structure, the genetics also change, and you will feel that change after the awakening. So what's happening to me, I'm feeling that I keep being integrated, and I'm becoming more and more in touch with the world. Because when I started these yogic practices and meditation, I was so out of the world. I was just totally into spirituality. So when I see people who are fully focused on spirituality, I know they are on that road. But what happens is after the full awakening, when the reintegration starts taking place, you're getting back now into the world, but not as what you were before, but as a more perfect, better functioning human being. And I'm telling more perfect because I don't know if it's possible to reach total perfection, but you are being perfected all the time, and you become a much more sane human being. Because you see, after this awakening, when you are reintegrated, you see that most people, they're insane the way they act, but they don't even notice that because they're still fallen. They did not experience the second birth. So what happens is that after the Kundalini awakening, you're not taken out from the world and doing only spiritual things, but you are returned to the world as a more useful human being, as a saner human being, as a better functioning human being. So that's what Kundalini awakening does to you. And what I'm noticing at the moment is that amazingly, even my days of brahmacharya, days of celibacy, have finished. I started wanting to experience union, especially after 6 months of being totally alone in that hut in Lithuania. I really started longing for union, and this has never happened to me in many years of my celibacy, and suddenly I feel that I'm ready for a union, and I already have someone in my life. Because what happens is that when you are celibate for a long time, you are so in touch with your energies, you become so filled with power because you preserve your energy, you don't waste it. And also you don't waste that magnetic energy if you don't spend too much time chatting. You know, some people, they chat about useless things, but you preserve even your speech, and you talk only when it's important to talk. And what it also does is that then your speech becomes powerful. If you speak only when it's necessary, and some people in India here, spiritual people, sometimes don't talk for years because they know that when they start talking, it will manifest. This is again a huge power. So you preserve power in such a way through also just not doing useless things, just preserving your power for things that matter. And so your magnetism increases and your sensitivity increases greatly, and then it's so easy for you to attract people that you want. It's effortless, especially if you are the one that doesn't waste energy on many people, but you talk only with people who, for example, are your role models, and you're just so attuned. And this also happens when you spend a lot of time alone. You're so in touch with your energy, you know which people are good for you, you know which people are bad for you. So most of the time you don't interact with anyone, but then when you want to interact with someone, those people, you will leave an impact in their lives. And if you want to attract someone, it's going to be so easy. If you don't waste your energy, your magnetism will be huge. So that's what happened in my life, and it was such an interesting story that I think that you would like to hear it. So when I started longing for this union, I met a person who um, totally impressed me, and I really wanted to be with that guy. But when I did tarot card reading to check what the cards say about him, all of them returned terrible. That basically they said that for him it's going to be really good, but for me it's going to be a terrible experience, and it even will affect my work. So basically the planets, the energies encouraged me not to pursue it, but the attraction was really, really strong, and I really wanted him to talk to me. So the thing that happened was that he also, it's easy when you're celibate, you're just focused on a person, you look into their eyes, and they will be attracted to you. That's what happens. So that's what happened, and he also felt attracted to me. But every time he wanted to approach me to talk, there was some kind of almost non-physical energy that prevented him to do it. And I saw many times that he wanted to talk. He even told his friends about me, that he really likes me, and his friends would keep encouraging him to go and talk to me. But he felt like at a certain distance he would just freeze, and I saw it. And I believe strongly that it's due to the planets, the energies protecting me, because now I'm working directly with planets. As you probably know, I do the life assessment, the reading from the natal chart about natal charts about the planets. So what happens is that I have more direct connection now with these energies, and they really try to protect me from possible harm. And as I told in the past, this the same, but in a kind of not such direct way, happened with my ex, when from the day one I knew that he's not right for me, and there were dreams and nightmares and just such strong visions, even showing the person that he cheated me with, because he actually was in a relationship with one girl, and then he started talking to me, but he was already in a relationship. And in a vision I saw that girl, I saw that woman that was with him, and it was so real, like I could almost touch that vision. It was so realistic. So from the day one I would receive warnings that I should not be with him. And even injuries, I would get injuries when I would be with him, like when we were riding on a bike and so on a bicycle, on a motorbike and so forth. So, but I did not listen. But this time, because I'm working directly with energies, those energies did not even allow him to approach me, which is a good thing, because yeah, if the tarot cards showed that he will only bring misfortune, the attraction was strong. But I'm glad that the energies prevented him from talking to me, because then I asked planets to then direct me to the right person, to someone that I could experience union with, and this happened. So basically, the I started talking to one guy, and suddenly I felt like we are on the same wavelength. And when I checked his birth number, of course it was 4. And number 8 attracts number 4. If you know numerology, it's not actually a very positive attraction. Well, it can be positive. It's a faithful attraction. So it could either be a good lesson or a bad lesson. It's the attraction. It's a faithful attraction. So we straight away clicked like best friends. We could talk about anything. And then I got it that this is the person that planets attracted into my life, because this is a better option. And I did the tarot card reading, and it showed that, yeah, this is a good option. But at the beginning, the energies did not want me to be with anyone, but I really wanted to experience union. So I think they directed me to the best option available, the person that I would feel attracted to, and the person that would do least harm in my life. Because if you watched my previous videos, you should know that my natal chart shows disastrous relationships. So I think that this is the best option that was available in my case. And I love our time together. I love it so much. I'm now, after so many years of celibacy, the interesting thing that happened is that my bodily senses got completely activated when in intimate relationship. And this before celibacy, this wasn't the case. There was like some kind of freeze. I was not fully in touch with my bodily sensations in intimate relationship. It was really strange. I really felt half frozen, but after so many years of celibacy, it's gone, and I'm really in touch with energies. I can feel the emotions of people, how they feel about me. So he doesn't even need to tell what he feels at the moment, because I feel it. And when we are together, I could feel this Shakti force and Shiva force uniting in one, and we become one force. I never experienced this before in my life, never. So the internal union of Shiva Shakti happened during the Kundalini awakening, and then now I experience external union of male and female force blending into one, and it's a beautiful experience. I can feel his Shiva masculine force, and these two merge, feminine and masculine forces, and the feeling is that you are one complete force. So this is such a beautiful experience, like we melt into each other and we become one. So this is an incredible experience, and I'm very grateful to the planets for directing him into my life. So I think that's all I wanted to share with you, and I guess I should also tell that the way you can attract another person is, maybe firstly I should tell that I'm very blessed that I'm directed by these energies, the higher self, the planets, because yes, I have very few friends, I'm usually alone, but I have such huge help that even 100 friends could not provide. The help from planners, the help from energies, the help from higher self, so they always direct me to the right thing. Although sometimes my desires want to overrule what they say, I know that I will get hurt if I don't listen. This always happens. So I'm very blessed to be in touch with those forces. And the way to attract some person into your life, if you also want to experience union, is that the best thing firstly to do is to become attuned with to the energies, to the planet, to the planetary energies, to the energy, to the guidance of the higher self. Because then if you are trying to attract the wrong person, you will get the message. But to do that, you should really strive to be a good person, because it really helps you to become attuned to those energies. Just be pure, pure in thoughts, pure in actions, just trying to do good to the society. And also try to read about the planets, try to understand the planets, go out at night and look at the stars, try to figure out what they are, because those are conscious beings, and if you are interested in them, they will be also interested in you, and they will try to help you. So be in touch with those non-physical energies, and they will guide you to the right person. And once you find someone that you would like to attract in your life, it's really all about energy. So if you're a good person, if you don't waste yourself, that energy of magnetism keeps increasing in your life. And again, it's also about your appearance. You should take care of your appearance. You can increase the, if you're a female, you can increase the energy of Venus by looking after yourself, looking after your beauty. Venus rules jewelry, makeup. So also refinement is the planet of refinement. So if you look in a refined, take care of your hair, take care of your skin, take care of your body. Just make sure you look attractive, and then you will increase the energy of Venus. And Venus is the planet of attraction. So if you activate that energy in your life, you will have that attractive quality. You will attract. And for men, try to activate the energy of Mars in your life. So it's done through competitive sports, through exercise, through going for your goals. So tap into that energy of action, and you will activate the energy of Mars, which is extremely attractive to women. And again, take care of your body, take care of your health, exercise, look beautiful, look handsome, try to improve your appearance, and then preserve the energy so that you're becoming so that it to the degree that it starts shining through your skin. If you really conserve your energy, you will become again magnetic, and this definitely separates you from the crowd. Because then if you really preserve energy and then you see someone you like, you just focus on that person, and that person will notice you, and they will think you very special. And it's so easy to attract the person that you wish into your life when you preserve your energy, when you look after yourself, when you know who you are, when you're in touch with the energies of this universe. You're guided by them, you're advised by them, you then are guided to the right person. They also help you in the relationship. These energies, they are conscious, active energies. They're really interested in our lives. Like, I believe it's through us that they also experience this existence, because they're up there, but they can project through us, to live through us, to experience through us. So I advise not to neglect such extreme help that you can have from these planetary energies, and preserve your energy, look after yourself, and you too will attract someone that is good for you. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. Thank you for watching. Take care.